Hello everyone, welcome to the Leopard channel. Imagine the sharp crack of gunfire echoing through Alberta's dense pine forest, another grizzly bear down. These intense scenes are popping up everywhere as farmers and hunters team up to battle the exploding bear population that's tearing through the province like a wildfire. Every year, hundreds of beehives get demolished, hitting our farmers with millions in brutal losses. That's why the government's rolling out a smart, regulated hunting program to slash the bear numbers by 20% over the next 5 years, bringing back balance and safeguarding those hard-earned rural livelihoods. But the chaos doesn't stop at the tree lane. Alberta's cornfields are taking a pounding too, and nothing captures the terror like the brutal raid on Mr. Johnson's beef farm. Deep in Alberta's thick pine forests, bear hunts are now an everyday grind. Every outing calls for razor-sharp precision, ironclad discipline, and rock-solid patience. Hunters kick things off by spending hours crafting irresistible bait, a killer mix of honey, nuts, and fermented fruit. They stash it near old stumps or dangle it from low branches, drawing bears in without tipping them off. With setup locked in, hunters hoist themselves into tree stands perched 7 to 8 feet off the forest floor, then freeze in absolute silence. Hours ticking by as they blend with the wood's quiet rhythm. The second a bear ambles into the clearing, it's game on. Every breath, every twitch counts. They hold rock steady, eyes locked, timing the shot to perfection. As the bear swings broadside, the hunter eases back the bowstring with surgical precision, zeroing in on that kill zone neck or shoulder. Plenty swear by the Matthews V3X, a beast of a bow with butter-smooth cams and laser-like accuracy out to 40 yards. Those arrows scream at 340 feet per second, turning split-second decisions into unstoppable results. One errant shot can spell disaster, ruining the hunt or worse, sparking a furious bear charge that turns the tables in heartbeat. And not every showdown goes by the book. Seasoned old Bruins have an uncanny radar for trouble, sniffing out the slightest whiff of human even when you're camouflaged to the hilt. Spot that threat, and they flip from chill to charged, wary, wired, and downright wild, forcing hunters to bail fast and live to hunt another day. But damn, that's exactly what hooks so many bow hunters. The raw thrill of the unknown, a gut check of grit, smarts, and steel nerve that welds you soul deep to the wild. Up in Alberta, the rules keep it real. 1 bear per hunter per season, running prime time from April to June. Back in 2024, Alberta handed out about 3,000 bear hunting tags, but only 1 in 5 hunters bagged their bruiser, putting the year's take at around 600 bears. That's no accident. The province's tight quota setup strikes a smart balance between smart wildlife management and hardcore conservation, keeping bear numbers robust while cutting down on nasty run-ins with books. Sure, bows rule for that up-close thrill, but grizzled pros often grab a firearm for its rock-solid dependability and knockout punch. You'll track these tank-like beasts in thick timber, hugging river edges, or chilling near prime chow spots. Trash heaps, and wide-open fields. The real aces play the terrain like a pro, piecing together the puzzle from fresh paw prints, steamy scat, gouged up bark, or chunks of dirt flipped by a hungry digger.
Hello everyone. We're diving headfirst into the wild and ever-changing world of invasive wildlife management, with a focus on the growing challenge of wolf populations in rural America. As these majestic, yet formidable creatures increasingly cross paths with farmers, they're causing real economic strain on hard-working families. It's a complex issue that demands a thoughtful balance between protecting our natural heritage and supporting the livelihoods of rural communities. Stick with us as we explore practical strategies and inspiring solutions to tackle this pressing concern. In the heart of America's rugged farmlands, wolf hunting remains a polarizing yet essential tool for safeguarding livestock from devastating losses. Wolves, with their awe-inspiring strength and cunning pack dynamics, can wreak havoc on farms, threatening the financial stability of those who depend on agriculture. Their remarkable abilities make them both a wonder of nature and a challenge for farmers, sparking heated debates about how to harmonize wildlife preservation with the urgent needs of rural economies. Wolf hunting in North America is tightly controlled to protect thriving wolf populations while supporting farmers facing livestock losses.
It's hard to beat a ribeye steak sandwich.
Hunters, typically required to be 18 or older, must secure a permit before heading into the field.
Through late winter.
In states like Montana, demand for these permits skyrockets, with over 177,000 issued in a single season. These strict regulations strike a balance between preserving wildlife and shielding agricultural communities, ensuring wolf numbers remain sustainable while addressing the real concerns of rural livelihoods. Success in wolf hunting hinges on having the right tools for the job. Hunters often choose reliable, high-powered rifles like the .308 Winchester or .30-06 Springfield for clean, long-range shots. Quality binoculars are a must for scanning vast wilderness areas, and effective camouflage helps hunters stay hidden from sharp-eyed wolves. This gear, thoughtfully selected, boosts both safety and precision, giving hunters the edge they need to track and take down these cunning predators with confidence. Wolf hunting is a craft that blends time-tested skill with unwavering patience, rooted in traditions passed down through generations. A standout technique involves using expertly trained dogs to mimic the plaintive calls of wolf pups, luring wary wolves into striking distance. This approach demands razor-sharp instincts and seamless teamwork with canine partners. Hunters must also master stealth, gliding silently across rugged terrain to stay undetected. Precision is critical. A well-placed shot, ideally between 100 and 220 yards, targeting the chest or just behind the shoulder, ensures a swift and effective outcome. To elevate their success, modern wolf hunters harness cutting-edge technology to outsmart their elusive quarry. Electronic calls that replicate haunting howls, desperate distress cries, or the soft bleats of a fawn act as irresistible bait, tapping into a wolf's primal instincts. These lifelike sounds pull wolves closer, setting the stage for a strategic ambush. By blending these high-tech tools with sharp fieldcraft, hunters gain a decisive edge in the pursuit of these cunning predators. As we close out this journey, wolf hunting emerges as a gripping blend of tradition, skill, and stewardship, deeply rooted in American culture. Each carefully managed hunt underscores a commitment to balancing thriving ecosystems with rural livelihoods. Can these age-old traditions harmonize with today's conservation goals? What cutting-edge innovations might sharpen this delicate balance moving forward? Dive into the conversation, subscribe for more, and share your insights as we explore this critical topic together.
Welcome back to the Leopard Farm channel. Last night, the folks in Tellico Plains, Tennessee, We're up till dawn dealing with a wild hog invasion that turned their quiet town upside down. These feral beasts tore through the streets, and with the chaos hitting a boiling point, we knew we had to act fast. Our response team sprang into action, and after chasing down a few clues, all signs led straight to the rugged depths of the Cherokee National Forest, the likely hideout of these troublemakers. At first light, we hit the trail, heading deep into the forest where those hogs were holed up. Armed to the teeth with rifles, gear, and our trusty hunting dogs, our MVPs in any boar hunt, we were locked and loaded. Just as we got our formation tight, a herd of wild boars exploded out of the brush, charging like a runaway freight train. It was game on, and we were ready to take back the peace for Teleco Plains. With no time to waste, we zeroed in on the charging boars and let our rifles roll. The crack of gunfire rang through the forest as a well-placed shot hit a hog dead on, sending it tumbling through the dirt before it crumpled in heat. Our first win of the day. We melted back into the shadows about 100 yards off, staying low and keeping our eyes peeled, tracking every rustle and snap in the thick Tennessee woods. My rifle was primed and ready, my finger itching for the perfect moment. After a tense 10-minute wait, the ground started to shake with the thunder of hooves closing in. I lined up my shot as steady as a rock and squeezed the trigger. The blast cut through the quiet, and the boar in my sight dropped like a stone. That clean, precise shot hit the mark. And let me tell you, there's nothing like the rush of nailing it just right.